last finance bill. In fact, Madam Speaker, we have more than 60 finance acts in operation today. And that's why it's wrong to say that this finance bill is meant to raise 4.9 It's not. We got finance bill since independence. The only year we didn't have a finance bill was 2024. And so it's wrong for Honorable Ndindi to lie to us that this bill is the only one meant to raise the budget money. It is not true. It doesn't work like that. We have bills, finance act since 1963, and all of them are resource-raising bills. We need to agree on that. Madam Speaker, number two, this bill has gone through a lot of consultations. There are things that are being said that are not true that must be debunked. Madam Speaker, on telephone purchases, we are reducing tax on telephones from 55% to 25%. Yes. We are simplifying the purchase of phones. The only thing we are saying is that we don't want circumvention. People importing phones into Uganda, into Tanzania, they're getting into the country as if they are made in those countries, Madam Speaker. We must tell our people the truth. We are reducing the cost of phones, not increasing them, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, in the morning I heard that we are increasing cost of medical supplies, Madam Speaker. And I want Honorable Jack Wamboka to listen to me on this matter. In this bill, we have reduced the cost of bringing in equipment for renal treatment. We are reducing the cost of items that deal with kidney treatment, Mr. Speaker, Madam Speaker. It's important, Madam Speaker, that we also say the truth, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, this bill is not only about increasing taxes. It's about making taxation easier, making administration of taxes easier. It makes it easier to collect tax, Madam Speaker. And so we have to be clear, Madam Speaker, that as we talk about taxation, we also tell the country the truth. The Mitumba traders themselves ask for tax to be classified as exempt. They said that putting us now on zero rating doesn't help us. In fact, they said that if you put on exempt, it makes business for us easier. Indeed, Madam Speaker, there is no reason for applying VAT on Mitumba because you're not adding any tax on it. It's making collection of taxes in that regard easier. And above all, it was asked by that industry. We didn't just wake up and put it, Madam Speaker. Okay, it's very important, Madam Speaker, to note that this bill does something that needs to be done in the country. We are losing 400 billion every year on tax refunds. Some of these tax refunds, Madam Speaker, are fake tax refunds. This bill makes it easier for government to know who is applying for tax refunds that is fake, which one that is right, so that we are able to put our money where our mouths are, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, this bill is meant to ensure that those who are paying taxes today, especially rental income, Madam Speaker, I heard people saying that, oh, we are increasing tax on rent. It's not so. The truth is that we are making it easier for tenants whose landlords are foreigners to be able to pay taxes in this country, Madam Speaker. You can't be charging taxes on landlords that are locals, nationals, and you don't want to charge taxes on foreigners who don't live here and who we don't know where they live and who are receiving money in Uganda, Tanzania through M-Pesa. We want all that taxes to remain here, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, I've heard my friend talk about scrap metal. Scrap metal, Madam Speaker, is a source of steel in this country. But we are saying that if you are selling scrap metal, you've picked something on the road, you are doing whatever you are doing, that will be income. There is no value added on selling a car bumper. There is no value added on selling a sufuria that is wasted. So that's why we're saying that if you sell it, it will be income. There is not VAT charge, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, it's important that as we do these debates, we divorce politics from it so that we ensure that Kenyans know this finance bill is the most misinformed as it were, Madam Speaker. So I need us to say that as we go forward, Madam Speaker, let us tell the truth to the Kenyans. Let us ensure that everyone knows what's going on. I heard in the morning someone saying that we are increasing tax on sugarcane transport. In this bill, we are reducing tax on sugarcane transport, not increasing it. So if a member says that we are increasing tax on importing sugar, on transporting sugarcane, it's a lie. Madam Speaker, let members of this parliament tell Kenyans the truth. In overall, Madam Speaker, this bill is better than any bill that we've had in the recent past. It makes tax admin easier. It collects what you need to collect. But above all, it responds to the needs of Kenyans that you don't increase more taxes and make their lives more difficult. Madam Speaker, those are my remarks. I beg support.
Point of order, Madam Speaker. What is out of order, Honorable Pukose? Honorable Speaker, I think we've exhaustively discussed this, and may I call that the mover now be called to reply. That the mover be called to reply. Put the question.
Put the question.
Yes.
Order, members. Order, members. Shouting does not add to the debate. Honorable members, a member has risen in his place and requested the speaker to put the question that the mover be called to reply. I will put that question. That the mover be called to reply. Will as many as are of that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many as are of a contrary opinion say nay? Nay. The ayes have it. Order, members. Order, members. Order, members. Order. 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 Order, members. The question I have put is that the mover be called to reply. You cannot purport to request for division, and if you do, you know the numbers and the threshold. Order, members. The threshold is 30 members, and I do not count 30 members from where I am. I have counted. I have counted. Order, members. I have counted. Order. Order, members. Order. Order, members. Order. The numbers, you are 14 honorable members. You are 14 as it is. Order, members. That debate, that request does not get to the threshold. Mover to reply.
Thank you, Madam. I stand in. Thank you, Madam Speaker. With the debate that has been contributed by members, it is sufficient enough that this particular finance bill is seeking to address the main issues, Madam Speaker, and therefore I beg to reply.
Give me the mic. The numbers are 30, like you said. Yeah? Order, members. Honorable members. Honorable members. Our standing orders are very clear. The rise for division was defeated because the members on their feet were 14 on a required number of 30. Honorable members, the mover has replied. I will therefore put the question. You do not need to guide the speaker. Do not throw hands to the speaker. Honorable members, I therefore put the question that the Finance Bill, National Assembly Bill number 26 of 2026, be now read a second time. Will as many as are of that opinion say aye? Will as many as are of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
A bill for an act of Parliament to amend the laws relating to various taxes and duties and for matters